Hello, welcome to Chris Collects and another 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray review. Today we are going to take a look at the next two in the Batman motion picture anthology, and that is Batman Forever and Batman and Robin, the two Joel Schumacher films. But before we get into these, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Hit that bell icon to get notified of all future videos. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so Batman Forever and Batman and Robin. Let's start with Batman Forever, the first Joel Schumacher one, and the film that marks a very big shift in direction from Batman Returns. I actually don't mind this one. I think this is a decent comic book movie. There obviously are some questionable elements to it, but I don't think this is anywhere near as goofy as Batman and Robin is. And it's nowhere near as bizarre as Batman Returns is. So it sits in this kind of weird space for me where I don't think it's terrible. I think it's got a lot going for it. And it's definitely got a lot going for it on the 4K format. So obviously we've got Val Kilmer this time in the role of Batman. We've got Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face. We've got Jim Carrey as the Riddler. We've got Nicole Kidman as Dr. Chase Meridian, that's her name, and it introduces Chris O'Donnell as our Robin, who we'll talk a little bit more about actually in Batman and Robin. So, how does this look on 4K? This looks really good, okay, like really, really good. The image quality of, in fact, actually, and as we get into it, Batman and Robin as well is a bit like this. The image quality of these two, I think, is very, very standout. Probably because, again, it gets a bit more colourful. There are a lot more big popping colours. Lots of greens, lots of reds, lots of kind of neon-y colours that just really, really, really stand out in this film. Yeah, and I'm not the biggest fan of the Joel Schumacher Batman films, but I can say that they look amazing. They just really, really do look amazing. And Batman Forever in particular, I wasn't really sure what I was expecting because I watched Batman and Robin first. And that one is way more over the top with its colours. But this was a pleasant surprise. I was really surprised by the picture quality in this one. Again, shot on film. It was a 4K restoration. So naturally there's more data to work with. So they were able to get a very clear picture out of Batman Forever. So for picture quality, I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5. Absolutely amazing picture quality. Again, it's a Dolby Atmos audio track, much like Batman and Batman Returns. And wow, again, the audio is exceptional. This as well, I believe, I'm not sure who the composer is, but again, the music in this really stands out. A lot of the sound effects really stand out as well. However, this one, more so than the others, I noticed a little bit of slight dialogue getting a little bit lost. I don't know if that's just me hearing it weirdly, or if it's, not setting itself to the right setting. I did check, it did all look like it should be playing the Dolby Atmos track. So maybe it's me, maybe it's an issue with the disc. Maybe as well it's not an issue with the disc as a whole. Maybe it's just an issue with my disc. But yeah, there were a few moments where the dialogue got a little bit drowned out. That aside though, for that one little minor issue, I'd give the audio for Batman Forever 4 out of 5. Yeah, really good though. Really good picture, really good audio. Special features, again, I think it's ported over from the have a Blu-ray release. We've got commentary by director Joel Schumacher. We've got additional scenes. Riddle Me This. Why is Batman Forever? That sounds interesting. Shadows of the Bat, the cinematic saga of the Dark Knight, Part 5. Beyond Batman documentary gallery. Seal, Kiss from a Rose. Classic. That's the music video for that. The Heroes and Villains Profiles gallery. And the theatrical trailer. And that is all the special features that are on Batman Forever. Let's get into the packaging. So we got this slipcover. Again, it's that sort of style of artwork. This one's a little bit shinier, I think, than... yeah. So Batman and Batman Returns are sort of like a matte spot gloss effect to them. And this and Batman and Robin are a bit shinier. Not sure why, but there we go. Yeah, so slipcover. Obviously, there's the back. If we look at the case is the same artwork. And if we look at the discs, it's the same design as all the others. We've got the Batman Forever 4K disc there, and the Blu-ray disc. The 4K disc is green. The Blu-ray disc is blue. The artwork's just sliding out. It's trying to make a break through it. It's because it knows Batman and Robin's coming next. So that's Batman Forever. I'd probably give this, adding up all the scores, including packaging, special features, image quality, audio quality. I'd give this an 8.5 out of 10. So I believe that's the same that I gave Batman Returns. I do think this is up there in that kind of category. What I'm knocking all of these down for really is the special features aspect of it, because I'm someone who personally quite likes the design of this artwork. So that's Batman Forever. Last but not least, Batman Returns. This is my favourite bad movie. So this is a terrible movie. If you've never seen it, absolutely, it's an awful movie. But it's so bad that me and my friends love it. We love how gloriously bad this film is. And actually, if you watch it as a comedy, it's great. It's probably one of the better comedies out there. But it's not a comedy. It's meant to be taken seriously, which is why I think it's so hilariously bad. But obviously, it stars George Clooney as Batman, and you've got Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze, Chris O'Donnell as Robin, Alicia Silverstone is in there as Batgirl, although she's Barbara Wilson, not Barbara Gordon, because she's related to Alfred for some reason. And Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy. And of course, you've got Bane in there, but the less we talk about Bane, the better. So, all the terrible acting aside, coming from literally all of them, George Clooney doesn't even act in this movie. How does this look? This is pretty breathtaking, if I'm honest. I think this looks really good. A lot of the colours really pop. I've never really noticed Mr. Freeze's freeze gun effect until watching it in 4K. And when I was watching it with my friend, I kept pointing it out, and he turned to me and said, "You know, you've said that like 7 times." And I was just like, I just can't get over how detailed his freeze gun effect is. And it's just something you wouldn't notice on the Blu-ray because the image is such a big leap from the Blu-ray. And I think as well, because it's a colourful movie, a lot of those colours really, really stand out because this was shot on film and because that's a complete 4K restoration from the original film cells. So this just, for me, 5 out of 5 picture. It just looks really good. If you're going to have a favourite bad movie, you might as well have it in a format where it's never looked better. And that's how I am standing on that. Audio quality, again, Dolby Atmos, again, it's fantastic. We noticed sound effects that we've never heard, me and my friends. Like, one of the title cards, I think it's Alicia Silverstone, when her name comes up, there's like a boing effect after her. She's the only one who has it. None of the other title cards have this boing effect. And we were just like, why? Why is that in there? But we've never heard it before because we've never heard audio that clear before. So again, 5 out of 5 for audio. Picture and audio on this one, I can't believe I'm saying this. It's probably, for me, the best out of the 4. And I can't believe I'm saying that about an absolutely awful movie. So, picture quality, audio quality, second to none. This is great. This is a really good one to weirdly show people. 4K, picture and audio. Although, there are better films for that than this. But if you've got friends that are like me and my friends who really enjoy watching bad movies, then show them a bit of this. It looks great, it sounds great. Special features, we've got commentary by director Joel Schumacher, we've got Shadows of the Bat, the cinematic saga of the Dark Knight Part 6, additional scenes, Alfred's Lost Love, Beyond Batman documentary gallery, 3 music videos. I didn't even know there were 3 songs in this. The heroes and the villains, profile galleries, and the theatrical trailer. So that is all the special features on that. Again, I'm pretty sure it's the exact same as what's on the Blu-ray. Do correct me if I'm wrong on any of these, but I'm pretty sure they are, because all the special features are on the Blu-ray disc, and I think the Blu-ray disc, although I think there may have been a slight upscale on picture and sound quality on the discs, I do think it's more or less a pour over. So, packaging. There's the front cover. Obviously, we've got a red theme this time. There's a back. Take a look at the case. The case without the slip is the same. And then we have got the red 4K disc and the blue Blu-ray disc. So overall, I'd give Batman and Robin, I can't believe I'm about to do this, I'm going to give Batman and Robin a 9 out of 10 for everything. I can't believe out of the 4 films that we've taken a look at the past 2 weeks, I cannot believe this is the one that I think is the standout for picture and audio. To a point where I'm giving it a 0.5 advantage over Batman Returns and Batman Forever. Damn. Well, there you go. So, that's my review of Batman Forever and Batman and Robin. Again, I'll try and put some screenshots in as I'm talking for the picture quality. If there aren't any, there definitely will be links to some in the description below. Obviously, YouTube compresses video quality. So if you can see screenshots, you want to try and see them on a device that is projecting the best possible 4K image to give you a good reference idea of how it's going to look. So please do that. I encourage you to do that. And I do encourage you to watch other reviews before buying any 4K Blu-rays. I watch loads of reviews before I watch loads of reviews. I read loads of reviews before I buy any 4K film. Just because I don't want to buy a 4K film that is going to look no better than the Blu-ray, because then I might as well just buy the Blu-ray. So, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you enjoyed watching the first video as well, and you got a lot out of the Batman motion picture anthology. Next week, we'll be looking at the Dark Knight trilogy, which is my favourite film trilogy of all time, and the Dark Knight is my favourite film of all time, so I'll try not to be biased when I talk about them. Please leave a comment, tell me which is your favourite out of Batman Forever and Batman and Robin, and which is your favourite out of the 4 films. Out of the 4 films, my favourite is Batman. Don't forget, subscribe, like, hit the bell icon to get notified of all future videos, and I'll see you next week.